Well, cheers, I do, Buckaroos. How the heck are you? So I will admit that it is Sunday as I do this video, and I bought a six-pack of this beer on Friday, and quite frankly, I had one Friday, and I wasn't thrilled. So I waited today to do the actual video for it, just to see. Maybe I was tasting it wrong that particular day. Anyway, Odell Brewing, Hammer Chain, Fresh Grind, Double IPA. Hammer Chain was born to reinvent our approach to double IPAs, named after the spinning blades of our custom-built machine that pulverizes each whole flower hop. Hammer Chain is brewed with meticulously sourced, vibrant American hop varieties and backed with notes of drippy tropical fruit, radiant peach, and sweet stone fruit. Now, what I will tell you, though, having had this already, is it does have those flavors. But for me, it just didn't come together right at that time. But it could have been just me. It was a Friday afternoon. So let's see. Let's try to give her a full shake here. Yeah, it wasn't that I didn't. It wasn't that I didn't think it had those flavors. Is that it just came off a little cloying. Ah, my nose won't quit itching out here. But yes, drippy tropical fruit notes, radiant peach. Sure, why the hell not? Yeah, you certainly feel peach in a great big way. Drippy tropical fruit, whatever the hell that means. Sounds like puffery to me, you know, like better ingredients, better pizza, blah, blah, blah. And it's not. That's kind of how I feel about sentences like that. Anyways. But yes, you do get a lot of big tropical fruit notes. Drippy, hell, I don't know. I mean, you know. But yeah, tropical fruit, sure, I'm going to say pineapple without a doubt. You might feel mango, passion fruit if that's your thing. Stone fruit, well, peaches, stone fruit. I don't know what else to think you ought to be looking for, but there it is. Seems like a little redundant to me, but hey, it's their description. Who am I to disagree? I like Odell, but I haven't had any of their product in quite some time. Mostly because there's just so much available to me now that there's just certain breweries for whatever reason I just don't revisit a lot. Way back when, though, I mean, hell, before the AB InBev buyout of Goose Island, when the Bourbon County Stout was a decent beer. Odell did a great bourbon barrel stout, only available in 750s. Man, I thought it was better. I mean, I'm talking about, you know, 2010, 2011, maybe even before that. I don't know why they quit making that beer, because it was arguably one of the very best bourbon barrel stouts on the market. It was my personal favorite at the time. Yeah, I got to tell you, I got to be honest with you. So here's what I did different with this one. Is I got the can out and let it sit for about 30 minutes as I got my coals and stuff ready outside here. And I will tell you that I'm not feeling it quite as cloying as I did when it was cold. And that might have been what I did wrong. I didn't have it, you know, it wasn't, you know, macro cold, but, you know, it did have a chill on it. Now, letting it sit out, the flavors do come together better. I was really having a hard time finishing that one the other day because the flavors felt very cloying. And here they are coming together nicely. So, there you go. They don't mention citrus, but you certainly feel some citrus in here as well. Feel like a sweetened orange zest kind of vibe going on. Yeah, it's done well. If this is the type of double IPA that you like, it is 8%. They don't list the IBUs, and quite frankly, I just don't care. Yeah, it's not a hazy double, but it's not quite a West Coast double either. I mean, it has those flavors of a West Coast. But yeah, maybe that's the feel I have for it. It feels like it's missing something, right? It doesn't have that one thing that really draws it out. But the flavors are there. I mean, everything they describe is there. So I think for the right, I don't think it's flawed in any way. I just think for the right person, it might work. For me, it's just not the kind of double that I'm looking for. Because I don't necessarily need a beer to taste like, you know, fruit. Kind of miss the old days when a beer tastes like a beer, but hey, I'm an old school guy. I get it. I'm a bit of a dinosaur in the craft beer world. I'm okay with that. But yeah, Odell does do some fine stuff. I'm not trying to disparage anything, because I do think for the right person, this is going to be the right double. For me, it's good, but that's as far as I'm going to take it. So there you go. How about that? Not bad, not great. It's like that old joke. How do you describe the worst sex that you ever had? Wonderful. Yeah, I mean it is what it is. So there you go. I am Don the Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, beer wisdom man. Cheese, biscuits, and gravy. All around good guy. Have a good one.